Okay? People are dead.
If you didn't have that mouth on you, Wade, you'd be the perfect soldier.
Can you remember one of the best goosebump scenes from Deadpool? No doubt, it was never from his own movies, but from X-Men Origins' Wolverine. Yep, how can anyone forget that jaw-dropping Deadpool, aka Wade Wilson, deflecting bullets? Even though the movie was not up to the mark, we can watch it over and over again. Come, let's analyze more about the scene and more. X-Men Wolverine is a prequel to the first X-Men trilogy, and it's a mess of material based on everything from Wolverine Origins to Ultimate X-Men to arcs from other X-Men and Wolverine comics. And Ryan Reynolds' first appearance as Deadpool occurred in the same X-Men Origins Wolverine 2009. Wolverine's story is complicated and not a hooking one, even by shared universe superhero standards and goddamn origins, which makes the movie dive headlong into the absurd. Even so, what makes it special for everyone watching the movie is Deadpool's bullet deflecting scene. Yes, the same scene where Deadpool uses his sword to deflect bullets and is even split in half, right after getting out of that elevator. Wade Wilson, Ryan Reynolds, is a soldier and mercenary with enhanced reflexes and agility due to his mutant state, making him far beyond normal humans. In X-Men Origins Wolverine, before being transformed into Deadpool, Wade Wilson was able to use swords with incredible skill, being able to deflect bullets with them. While this could be some kind of superpower, it is inconceivable that a highly capable human could do this in a fictional universe. Also, if it were a mutant power, what would it be like to be able to move its arms very quickly? Everyone talks about Deadpool's healing factor when it comes to his superpowers. Almost no one talks about his other powers. In this case, his superhuman reflexes and superhuman agility. Even his writers seem to forget that he can do other things. And yes, nobody could portray Deadpool better than Ryan Reynolds. Look how he just makes deflecting bullets look like a walk in the park, makes him a great shoulder. He's not only deflecting the bullets, but also redirecting them in a fraction of a second, which is crazy. Don't forget Scott Adkins, who served as Ryan Reynolds' stunt double for this scene. Some months after Task's death, Stryker approaches James Logan and Victor Creed after the mutant pair survived execution by firing squad. As he enters their cell, Stryker asks them to join his special team of mutants he is assembling, Team X, as a way out of imprisonment. Victor and Logan accept and join other mutants, Wade Wilson, Agent Zero, Chris Bradley, Fred Dukes, and John Wraith, on covert missions throughout the world. Okay, coming to the storyline. The mastermind behind all the chaos in the movie plot was Major Stryker. After Trask's death, Stryker approaches James Logan and Victor Creed after the mutant pair survived execution by firing squad. As he enters their cell, Stryker asks them to join his special team of mutants he is assembling, Team X, as a way out of imprisonment. Victor and Logan accept and join with other mutants, Wade Wilson, Agent Zero, Chris Bradley, Fred Dukes, and John Wraith, on covert missions throughout the world. He needed Wolverine to undergo adamantium bond procedure. Major Stryker wanted an adamantium-bounded sample of Wolverine to complete the project that is Weapon XI, the mutant killer. For this procedure, he needed to create a villainous image of Victor. Victor, who is still working under Stryker, simply follows the order and kills Bradley and Kayla. During one of their missions, while under Stryker's command, Team X is sent to search for and retrieve a mysterious meteorite, later discovered as adamantium, from a diamond trafficking operation in Lagos, Nigeria, where we can see the team going via the lift and later, boom! In the scene, we can see the entry of the Stryker's squad members, showcasing their breathtaking abilities one by one to us. Of course, Deadpool stole the show. When too many bullets are involved, Wade's deflecting ability proves to be of great significance to the team. They attack a compound there, and after defeating the compound security forces, they obtain a mysterious rock, later discovered as a meteorite fragment that fell from the sky as a meteor, from the compound's leader, and discovers that it originates from a remote village. This bullet tucking scene was a prequel scene to the character's development of Deadpool before his actual entry into the saga movies, where he proved his initial ability is worth enough. Does Wade Wilson have mutant powers before being transformed into Deadpool in X-Men Origins? Wade is sent to fight Wolverine after Victor's defeat. Dr. Carol Frost says the project isn't over yet, but Stryker says, let's just do it. After freeing the captured mutants, Wolverine is stopped by Weapon XI. Deadpool gets activated. Given that he was fast enough to move his entire body out of the path of the bullet, that means he would be fast enough to move just one arm, so that his sword was also in the path of the bullet. He is also an expert martial artist and marksman, meaning his coordination is so good that he rarely misses a shot. This was shown to the extreme in the movie X-Men Origins, where several guards emptied their weapon magazines by shooting Wade, and not a single shot went through him. This Deadpool has giant adamantium blades growing from each arm. But he is controlled by a Stryker via computer and brain implant or something. Deadpool also has more abilities. He can heal quickly and teleport, and is a tough opponent for Wolverine and Sabretooth. He has all these superhuman abilities and is like a vault of mutant powers, hence the name Deadpool. It's as if the movie's writers knew two things about the character. He talks a lot, and his name is Deadpool. Anyway, he was beheaded and died. But unlike Marvel Comics, Deadpool is a mutant fast enough to deflect bullets with his sword. In the comics, he was born without an X gene, but in the X-Men Origins Wolverine, Deadpool was recruited into William Stryker's Expendables X along with Logan, and was eventually used by the Weapon X program on an experimental basis. Stryker infused the DNA of several mutants into his body, making him an invincible mutant assassin. But his mouth was sewn shut, and this famous talkative character became strangely mute. Let's just say the fans hated it. In the character's opening introduction, he cleans his sword and tells joke after joke, and it's said that he has a big mouth, which is true, but he's completely funny. Now this is said to be a pre-Deadpool Wade. This becomes quite clear as the film progresses. Is he so good with a sword that he can cut a bullet in half and let the shards kill two gunmen? We can still forgive that. Doesn't it look great? Victor shows up to save Logan from falling into a nuclear reactor because no one will kill you but me, and then they fight against Deadpool, which is meant to be a poignant reminder of their days as fighting brothers. Deadpool blasts both of them with Cyclops' Force Beam until Logan decapitates him, which is ironic since the last command Stryker typed in his Deadpool text adventure was decapitate! In Wolverine, we get to see a different version of Wade. He appears to have superhuman swordsmanship similar to Agent X's superhuman skill with weapons. This version of Wade appears to benefit from a healing factor, along with his other powers. In the comics, he can hardly completely deflect bullets, partly because he has performed and practiced absurdly agile movements without fear of injury, thanks to his healing factor. It is proven repeatedly that the factor of rapid healing in addition to more brutal training that would break a normal person can push that individual to a level of physical ability, and perhaps spiritually, and the average person can never reach. Deadpool also has enhanced agility and strength, as well as a lot of experience and skill with swords. Being able to heal things will also allow him to practice projectile reflexes with his sword. Do you guys think Wade was entertaining before becoming Weapon XI? Do you remember in one of the Deadpool movies he made the same move but wasn't so successful? Is it something he can do in the comics and in the X-Men, or what? What do you think? Comment your thoughts on this. Do smash the like button and don't forget to subscribe.